Recently, Monomi Park released a special surprise that I am pretty sure none of us expected. That special surprise would be the game being imported into VR. I can definitely see the game in VR, but unfortunately I am a poor peasant who cannot afford one, at least not at the moment. I guess in the meantime, I can speculate what features they can implement into the VR experience. This is my top 3 hopes for Slime Rancher VR. Having some form of interaction with the slimes is important for the enjoyment of Slime Rancher that we can all agree on. Imagine petting a tappy slime, and as you do, the little guy begins to purr, all while feeding it a treat. Something like this I can imagine being implemented into the game, where each slime has its own unique interaction with Beatrix. A sense of immersion into the colorful alien world where your interaction may affect the little blobs of joy. Slime Rancher is not known for having co-op, rather focusing on a single-player experience, though this would be a fun involvement for 2 users to play along and mess with each other. Want to annoy them by throwing food at them repeatedly? What about a tour instead? Even better, a Rocky. Would be amazing to add a game mode where both partners play different sort of games like volleyball. I am unsure how well implemented co-op will be because that may require more time to polish, especially trying to balance it. Whatever the case may be, adding a co-op feature may be an appeal that players may like. This is an obvious one to include, but the most crucial. An unplayable game can break the experience entirely no matter how good its features are. Importing a game into VR is not an easy task to do. It is a different kind of ballgame where you have to consider the player's experience in gameplay as well as health. I do not see Slime Rancher VR being a taxing game on players, but removing major issues that may result on replayability is important. Identifying bugs and glitches that can break the game is Monomi Park's biggest priority, as well as other things. It is our best interest as players to provide feedback on what ways the developers can improve on. So far, the studio has been very responsive with their community, especially during the drone update. We just have to wait and see the aftermath once the VR DLC is released this fall. So those are my thoughts. Comment down below your hopes for the upcoming Slime Rancher VR experience. Like always, stay delicious.